We find the northern sunspot group approaching center disk, but look bottom right. As the active region departs, it fires again. CME expelled and coronal ripple as the shockwave of the eruption. Let's begin the analysis today with yesterday's geomagnetic storm, red line at the bottom. The CME Impact and its waning back this morning is visible in the solar wind, and here's your key data point. Maximum CME speed never really cracked 500 kilometers per second. That is a weak impact, much weaker than expected. But the sun gets one more shot out of that active region. That flash was the M-class solar flare, which managed to put a CME out about as big as the X-class did 4 days earlier. With the position of the sunspot group, it's no surprise that SOHO sees most of the ejection leave bottom right, but not all of it. You should also see a portion head out to the left as well. That suggests that while the bulk of the CME will miss, we could take a glancing blow in about 3 days off the side of that CME. Stereo shows there is solid plasma signature on the equatorial component. That's the one most likely to interact with our planet. And so while the Enlil spirals are not updated here in the pre-sunrise hours, I do bet they show another small impact forecast by the end of the day. When we look ahead, the focus indeed comes back to that northern sunspot group. It's got large umbral fields and its current stability is beta-class magnetism, split side to side there. But as it morphs, that will change, and if it flares, it's got significant plasma potential in those arcs to inject into an erupting cloud. That's what's on our plate here this week, as you watch a gorgeous plasma filament in 304 and then 171 angstroms. That northern sunspot group is a flare threat, and the southern departing group gave us one final shot we'll be watching for later this week. Quick notes to close here. First, we had another 5-pointer in La Palma. After creeping up through the magnitude 3 and 4 range, it struck magnitude 5 twice over the weekend. Shakes getting big enough for slightly higher concern. Top weather watch of the day comes at the southeast convergence of the low cell centered over the UK, where cold air is going to mix with warmer, wet flows from the south, and it's going to dump hard in northern Italy and the regions to the east tonight. Up next, the Fugaku supercomputer, running Cosmos Sims to produce the largest scale structure.